Dear students, today's topic is distributions, channels and marketing logistic. Let us see channels of distribution. It refers to the route or path over which the products flow from the producers to the consumer. So, a channel of distribution is the path that a product takes from producer to the consumer. Channels of distribution is also known as a marketing channel, is a set of interdependent organization. A channel directs the flow of products from producer to the customer. So, in deciding on a channel design, the followings have to be considered with the carefully by making market needs and performance, the cost of channel service provisions, incentives for channels members and method of payment, the size of the end of a market to be surveyed. Then last we can say that is a degree of control. So in this they have the industrial channels are usually shorter than the consumer channel. Direct selling is a prevented due to closer relationship between the manufacturer and the consumers. There are the levels of distribution channels in industrial goods like producer to the industrial consumers, producer agents, industrial consumers, producer distributors, industrial consumers, producers, agents, distributor and industrial consumers. As usual we read in the UG, that is from the manufacturer to the consumers, from the manufacturer to the wholesaler, retailer and consumers, from the manufacturer with the wholesaler, retailers, agents, dealers and consumers. So in this industrial consumers, manufacturer to the industrial consumers, this is a common channel for expensive industrial products like heavy equipments and machines. And second one, manufacturer to the agents to industrial consumers, a company that sells industrial products can employ to the service of an agent who may sell a range of products for several producers. Third point, manufacturer to the distributor to industrial customers. The company has both internal and field sales staff. Internal staff deals with consumers and distributors, generated with enquiries and ordering, placing and order follow up and checking the inventory levels. And fourth point, manufacturer to agents to distributors to industrial consumers. The manufacturer employs an agent rather than a dedicated sales force to survive with the distributors, mainly because it is less expensive to do so. Next one, alternative structures of business channels. In this, they have two types of channels like direct channel and indirect channel. In direct channel, we are also calling as a zero level channel. This channel is organized and managed by the manufacturer itself. A direct channel of distribution is the mean by which a company gets its products straight to the consumer without the help of intermediates. Examples of direct distribution: banking services, credit cards, petrol, diesel, landline, phones, connections, health services, electricity, waters, educational, and etc. Next one, indirect channel. An indirect channel of distribution typically involves a product passing through additional steps, as it means from the manufacturing business, distributors to the wholesalers and them retailer to the stores. Examples: petrol, diesel, cooking gas, insurance, all FMCG, consumers durables, goods, insurance, mobile phones, all kind of passengers transport. These are the indirect distributions of channels. Types of business intermediaries. So in this we have four types like wholesaler, distributors, retailers agents and brokers. So, marketing intermediaries are also known as middlemen or distribution intermediaries or an important part of the product distribution channel. So, these are brokers, wholesalers, retailers, and distributors. So, first one, wholesaler. Wholesaler or independently owned firm that takes title to the merchandise they handle, and wholesalers purchase products in bulk and store it until they can resell it. So, wholesaler generally sells the products they have purchased to other intermediaries, usually like retailers for a profit. Distributor. So, distributors are similarly to the wholesaler, but with one key difference. Wholesalers will carry a variety of competing products. Distributors usually maintain close relationship with the suppliers and customers. So distributors will take title to products and store them until they are stored. Next, retailer. So retailer can be independently owned and separated, like small mom and pop stores, or they can be part of the large chain. So the retailer will sell the product it has purchased directly to the end of user for a profit, and retailer works directly with the consumers. They are purchasing a breed and merchandise directly from the manufacturer, but buying those products from a local retailer middleman is simple, quick, and convenient. Then the last one, agents and brokers. So the agents as a marketing intermediary, it is an independent individual or company whose main function is to act as primary selling arms of the producer. So agent actually makes profit from commissions or fee paid for the services they provide to the producer and user. So agents and brokers sell products or product services for a commission or a percentage of the sale price or price revenue, product revenue. Next one, channel design and managing the channel members. So distribution channel is a marketing or one of the classic for the four pieces like product, promotion, price, placement. So B2B and C2 B2C companies can sell through the single distribution channels through the multiple channels that may include with the wholesaler or distributors, direct or internet, direct or catalog, direct sell team, value added reseller, dealers, retail, sales agent. So next one, managing the channels members. It is a most producer do not sell their goods directly to the final user. Between the producer and the final user stands a marketing channel like distributors, wholesalers, retailers, agents, etc. Distributors finish their bridge between the producer and the consumers. So, marketing channel or channel of distribution or trade channel is a group of interrelated individual or organization. So, the marketing intermediaries can be divided into major classification: merchant, agents and brokers, retailer, wholesaler, and facilitators. So, the functions of marketing channel: distribution, marketing research, buying, pricing, product planning, promotion, customer services, market research, etc. So, marketing channel members, rewarded power. So, reward power, capacity of one channel member to reward to another. And next one, coercive power. This is opposite to reward power. The expectation that the former will be able to punish the lateral upon with the failures. The third one, legislative power. In an inter-organization system, legislative power is pursued and routinely it will be accepted. Next one, referent power. So in this channel, member pursues these his or her goals to be closely aligned to or congruent with those of the others members. Last one, expert power. Channel members accepted or attempted to influence the others' behavior is based on superior experts. So, channel management will be selecting by channel members, training by channel members, and last one, motivating by channel members. Conclusion of channels of distribution. It is the path that the products takes from producer to the consumers. So they also give a very important information flow to the explorer, and also the degree of the control one has to over the channel depends on the channel types which is employed. For developing countries, as started early, channels are almost given, that is not always to be to the case, and as exporting becomes more and more necessary.